The aim of our presentation is to compare early childhood education in Finland and Singapore with Australia. Why early childhood development and care is very important. It is the foundation for brain development and children's lifelong learning. High quality early childhood education enhances children's holistic development. Children performed well in the program for international student assessment who received high quality early childhood education. It is an investment for entire nation. In Finnish educational system, high stakes testing is rarely used, and children often start school later than in most other countries. Population of Finland is around 5.5 million. Education is free and funded by the state government. Children is at primary school age is 7 to 12 years and lower secondary school ages are 13 to 15 are normally educated through comprehensive schooling. Their curriculum promotes child-centered pedagogy which stresses children's agency and autonomy. Finland state government policies about welfare and services provide high quality education and care services for all families, whatever their social, cultural, and economic and ethnic background. Early childhood education teachers in Finland are highly qualified, they hold bachelor's degree. However, in Finland generally maintains low child children ratio, ensures individualized attention and quality education. When we compare Finland and Australian early childhood education, Finland's early childhood education is publicly funded and universally accessible. Finland has small population size when compared to Australia. They follow national curriculum under Early Childhood Education Act, but in Australian curriculum is called Early Years Learning Framework. Teachers are highly qualified and required to hold a bachelor's degree, but in Australia teachers have many levels of qualification. In Finland, low child teachers ratio and children start schooling when they turn 7. In Australia, children are starting school when they turn 5.
Singapore context. Singapore is a multicultural society with a diverse population. Early childhood education in Singapore recognizes the importance of cultural diversity and aims to foster an inclusive and respectful learning environment. Singapore is a small island city state located in Southland Asia. Despite its small size, Singapore has a well developed and extensive network of early childhood centers. Singapore educational system has been very much outcome based with the less emphasis on children's holistic development. Similarities with the Singapore and Australia. And Singapore priorities the importance of early childhood education and its impact on a child's overall development. Both nations acknowledge the role of parental involvement and strive to foster partnership between parents and educators. Both countries have framework in place to guide early childhood education and ensure quality standards. Singapore has had historical changes over the years. After World War II, there was a strong preschool movement that promoted free play. Post-colonialism. Historical and ongoing impacts of colonialism on society's cultures and system. It is relevant to the discussion of the education system and colonial legacies have shaped educational structure and philosophies. The colonial influences in Singapore and Australia were colonized by European powers, which influenced the education system. Colonial legacies can be seen in the adoption Western educational models and curricula both countries.
Globalization can be viewed as the exchange of ideas, goods, and other components on global scale. Globalization enhances ability to access, adapt, and apply knowledge, communicate internationally, sharing knowledge and skills and opportunities for new form of colonization for developing countries. Globalization leads to increase in migration rate in Australia, which emphasizes cross-cultural competency among educators and adaptation in teaching methods that suits to diverse learners. It has brought some challenges as well, such as language barriers and cultural sensitivity. This is for the affecting marginalized communities to access in quality education.